Enter the wild world of one of the most beautiful women on earth, Angelina Jolie.
I've had some good nights in Los Angeles, I'll just put it that way.
A world where every man alive dreams of being with you.
She's got a certain sensuality that's hard for most heterosexual men to ignore.
And women will do anything just to look like you.
Those lips are the most requested lips in plastic surgeon offices.
We'll reveal how Angelina gets her outrageous rock-hard body.
Come on!
And show you what it's like to be her privileged little boy.
She has the money to give him anything he wants.
A pair of jeans like this are $104.
Plus, how the hell did this guy get so lucky?
I had a good time getting Angelina Jolie off.
It's getting hot in here. Smoking, flaming, scorching hot. This is the fabulous life of Angelina Jolie. The Angelina, one of the most famous faces plastic surgeons provide to women who want improved cheekbone structure, greatly arched eyebrows, a strong jawline, and a perfectly plumped lower lip. But Angelina Jolie doesn't have to pay 15 grand for the knockoff look. She was born with the real thing.
I'm very, very fortunate.
Those lips are the most requested lips in Beverly Hills plastic surgeon offices. Everybody wants her lips. And yes, they're natural.
Angelina is incredibly sensual and incredibly sexy.
Yeah. Everyone just sees that she's really, really hot.
From her renowned beauty and wild romances to her rule-breaking style and exotic retreats, Angelina's living like no other actress in Hollywood. And she doesn't care whether you approve or not.
She does what she wants, she gets away with it, and people are just fascinated by this woman.
She's got this unusually amazing figure.
She's just perfectly proportionate, long-limbed. She's just got a perfect shape.
This is what perfect looks like. 5'7", 120 pounds with an exact hourglass shape, a size 36C chest, a 27-inch waist, and 36-inch hips with a tight six-pack and rock-hard butt.
She's got these big boobs and a flat stomach, and she's ripped.
She's like a Barbie doll if Barbie packed knives.
If Barbie packed knives, she'd be video game action hero Lara Croft.
Lara Croft is every computer geek's dream girl. So when it came time to make Tomb Raider into a movie, Angelina was the perfect choice.
The executives on the film, we're gonna get Angelina to play this part no matter what. There was no second choice.
It felt very natural to just be doing all those crazy things.
And when you need to have the badass body of an action hero, you don't train at some ordinary gym. You train here. Among 5,000 square feet of state-of-the-art equipment. That's all yours.
Welcome to the compound. This is where we get it done.
To get Angelina fit for her role as Lara Croft, star trainer Gunnar Peterson gave her exclusive run of his facility.
Come on!
4 times a week for 3 months straight.
I'm a sucker for punishment. I like to be challenged and beaten up and get back up again.
This is what I would have her do. It's hand to eye, it's core work, it's upper body, which is really what it's all about when you're an action hero.
With Gunnar Peterson, she's able to get all of the results in 3 months' time that would take an average person a year.
What's most intriguing about Angelina is that she has that wild streak in her.
I'm a bit out of control as usual.
She's definitely different than your average A-list celebrity. When Angelina won the Oscar in 2000 for Girl Interrupted,
Her brother is sitting next to her. She gave him a kiss on the lips as if that was not strange at all.
My brother. He's the reason I'm alive. He's everything.
Everything Angelina does is wild. Even when it comes to her style, you better expect the unexpected. Like at the Golden Globes in 2000, when she showed up with green hair.
I couldn't find a dress, and I figured I'd do something with my hair. I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest, with my hair.
And here she is at the Oscars in 2000, in hair extensions that made her look like Morticia Adams.
Who else would show up at the red carpet with long black hair extensions? Who else has tattoos?
I used to know a girl, she had 2 pierced nipples and a black tattoo. I wish I could though.
Angelina does everything different than Hollywood's other A-list actresses, like decorating her body with thousands of dollars worth of fierce body art. Like this Know Your Rights tattoo, this unlucky number 13, and this Latin phrase that means what nourishes me destroys me.
She's just like, look, this is who I am. I'm proud of every single mark I have on my body. And anybody who doesn't like it can just off.
I have quite a few. I like to get them done.
She likes to get them done so much, she even gets off on it.
I had a good time getting Angelina Jolie off, and I didn't have to take my pants off. She was making some pretty interesting noises while I was tattooing her, and her husband even made a comment on that she doesn't even make those noises at home in the bedroom. For him,
Angelina's scored 4 tats from LA's Sunset Strip tattoos, including this sexy tribal dragon.
she just kind of does her own thing, and if you like it, great. If you don't, too bad.
But nearly every man in the world does like it, and they all want Angelina to want them.
She's got a certain sensuality that's hard for most heterosexual men to ignore.
I've had some good nights in Los Angeles, we'll just put it that way.
Angelina is notorious for charming her co-stars. She's been linked with Olivia Martinez, with Colin Farrell, with Ethan Hawke.
There were even rumors about Brad Pitt and Angelina getting together on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and he's a happily married man.
But Angelina's most notorious love affair was with her co-star in the movie Pushing Tin, and now ex-husband Billy Bob Thornton.
He can make me fall off a bed and crawl into a corner screaming, you know, with pleasure.
It was just all about sex all the time, and it didn't matter whether or not they were in public or private. They just did what they wanted to do.
What's the most exciting thing you guys have ever done in a car individually or together?
You want me to be honest with you? We f***ed in the car on the way here.
Angelina and Billy Bob split in 2002, and her newest love might finally be the one to tame her.
She's got a few men in her life that she's having fun with, but at the same time, her priority is her son.
She went from the ultimate Hollywood rebel to adopting this adorable boy from Cambodia. And suddenly, she becomes supermom.
Having a kid makes everything so wonderful, and Maddox is the most beautiful blessing in my life.
This kid is adorable, and she doesn't spare any expense.
That's for sure. At only 2 years old, Angelina's son Maddox is learning English and French, eating in the world's finest restaurants, and trust us, he's not wearing Gap Kids either.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother.
Angelina loves to shop here at Fred Siegel for Maddox. We have such a great selection of designers for him to wear.
Angelina's spent thousands of dollars outfitting little Maddox in the latest styles from the kids department at LA's hipster boutique, Fred Siegel.
A pair of jeans like this are $104. And then the little vintage one-of-a-kind concert t-shirt is $44. We also carry these great Burberry pants that she likes to put Maddox in.
She has the money and the lifestyle to give him anything he wants.
And Angelina's rumored to be spreading the wealth with her plans to adopt another child, this one from Russia.
My family in about 5 years is probably going to look like the United Nations, because I plan to adopt many, many more children from around the world.
It's Angelina's world after all. This is a Randolph Duke ball gown, hand-stitched and hand-beaded, with over 20,000 individually applied sequins and crystals. In 1999, Angelina Jolie wore the $30,000 dress to the Golden Globes and then jumped, with it still on, into the Beverly Hilton Hotel swimming pool.
That's like the equivalent of, buying a Mercedes and just taking it for a swim.
When I was younger, I came to this hotel and I jumped in the pool with my clothes on and I got kicked out. And so they said, "You gonna jump back in if you win?" And I said, "Yeah, sure."
For Angelina Jolie, taking a swim in a $30,000 dress is only the beginning, because she can afford to wear anything, own everything, and go absolutely anywhere she jolly well pleases.
When Angelina travels, she doesn't travel to your typical vacation spot.
It's not Fiji and Hawaii like a lot of Hollywood stars. She's going to remote places in Africa and Cambodia.
Angelina gets to film a lot in exotic locations, and that's okay with her because she really likes to travel, and the more off the beaten path, the better.
It makes you exhausted, but then you also wake up and think, "I want to travel."
While other celebs stay in bed and order room service, Angelina's exploring the Earth's every corner. And you won't believe how she's lapping up its luxury. On the Greek island of Santorini, Angelina explores the black sandy beaches near the Videma Resort, where in 2002, her villa boasted 2 marble jacuzzis and cost up to $1,000 a night. And while in Egypt in 2003, Angelina took a break from her suite at the posh Four Seasons to tour the pyramids with her adorable son Maddox and actor Colin Farrell.
She does these crazy, wild adventures with her boy toy of the moment. She's living it up.
And while other A-list actresses fly on their own planes, Angelina prefers to actually fly her own plane.
She always wanted to become a pilot. This was her dream when she was a kid, and she takes very good instruction. She's a good student.
Since deciding to get her pilot's license in 2003, Angelina spent nearly 15 grand on lessons with her private flight instructor, AJ Sinha.
It's really a great feeling. It's the closest I think I've felt to just pure, like I was alone in this world and free.
She just did the exam. She got like 95%. She was thrilled, excited, and she said, "Do I get a hug?" I said, "I normally don't give a hug to my students, but I'll give you one."
While most celebrities shuttle between LA and New York, Angelina's real estate properties are a little more exotic.
Want proof? Check out Angie's vacation home. It's not in Palm Springs. It's not in Hawaii. It's in Cambodia. Angelina owns a trio of huts deep in the Cambodian jungle.
Angelina first fell in love with Cambodia while she was filming Tomb Raider there, but after she adopted Maddox, it became even more significant to her.
I love Cambodia. It was the most beautiful place I've ever been to in my life.
But that's not the only beautiful place she's got. Angelina also has a New York pad in this swanky building overlooking Central Park.
Angelina bought this apartment for close to $3 million. She'll probably spend another $1 million in renovations.
And while Angelina bought her apartment in the fall of 2003, she's yet to spend a single night there.
She's been so busy, she's shooting film and she's raising a son, so she has this fabulous $3 million apartment sitting here vacant for months.
But her places in Cambodia and New York pale in comparison to Angelina's main residence, this massive estate in a posh Buckinghamshire village. Sprawled across 300 wooded acres, it has 8 bedrooms, private gym, conservatory, indoor pool, and playground, and cost nearly $4 million.
She's choosing to raise Maddox in England because she feels like it affords them more privacy.
She has all this land, and she basically lives like a queen over there.
And it's good being Queen Angelina. In 1975, Academy Award winner Jon Voight and European model Marceline Bertrand gave birth to a daughter, the godchild of legendary movie stars Jacqueline Bisset and Maximilian Schell. Born with a silver spoon in her mouth and the big screen in her heart, she was named Angelina Jolie Voight.
When I was on stage and I was a little girl, and I just was so happy to be there, and I just thought it was the greatest thing in the world and so much fun.
Her father's Jon Voight, but she's sort of one-upped him. She's taken that pedigree and taken it even further.
She grew up as Hollywood royalty. She knew what it was like to be a star even before she became the Angelina Jolie that we know now.
There are not that many actresses in Hollywood who can bring audiences in just based on having that name above the title. Angelina Jolie is one of those stars.
But building the brand Angelina Jolie started long before her name lit up the big screen.
Before Angelina became a famous actress, she did a lot of modeling for fashion magazines both in Europe and America.
Angelina even appeared in videos, like this 1994 Meatloaf ballad, Rock and Roll Dreams Come True.
I treasure your love. I never wanna lose it.
Then at age 22, Angelina claimed her spot on the Hollywood map with her breakout role as a troubled model in the American TV show Gia.
At first, I was really scared to play her because there's a lot of similarities, but it was so cathartic. It was so, it changed me completely.
But it was Angelina's surprising Oscar award in 2000 for her role in Girl Interrupted that took her from rising star to superstar.
Girl Interrupted was supposed to be Winona Ryder's big comeback film, and she basically stole the film from underneath her.
An Oscar can help your career, and it's my first time, maybe my only time, and I'm gonna enjoy that.
She won the Oscar, and everyone knew who she was after that, so she became, a huge movie star.
With a huge bank account to match. Angelina scored $7 million for 2001's Tomb Raider and climbed her way to a $12 million pay deal for the Tomb Raider sequel, The Cradle of Life.
The Tomb Raider sequel didn't do as well at the box office, but the amazing thing is that it didn't hurt Angelina's career at all.
It doesn't matter if her movies succeed or flop, she still remains one of the highest paid actresses in Hollywood.
And in 2004, Angelina will get an estimated $40 million richer, thanks to the starring roles in 4 of the year's biggest blockbusters, including her long-awaited turn opposite Brad Pitt in the romantic thriller Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Angelina has starred in a ton of movies, and now she wants to spend more time focusing on her son and her humanitarian causes.
She's really one of the rare Hollywood celebrities to take on a lot of humanitarian causes, and really passionately at the same time.
I first went to Sierra Leone and Tanzania and then Cambodia, Pakistan. You go out just once and it completely changes your life.
While most celebrities are volunteering at golf tournaments in California, Angelina's traveling around the world as a goodwill ambassador for the United Nations Refugee Agency.
I have such deep respect for UNHCR, and I hope if I can help in any way that I can.
Angelina actually approached the UN herself, and then after she had gotten involved some, the UN saw how devoted she was, and they even appointed her the Goodwill Ambassador.
Angelina's donated nearly $100,000 to hospitals around the globe, $1 million to refugees in Afghanistan, and more than $5 million to protect wildlife in Cambodia.
It's something that she's committed her life to, so much so that she said that at one point she would like to quit acting and just devote herself to her humanitarian work.
But Hollywood's not about to let Angelina go anywhere yet.
She can call the shots right now. She can choose what project she wants, and she can decide how long she wants to work.
She has already climbed her way to the top of the highest paid actresses in Hollywood.
At 29 years old, Angelina Jolie is already worth an estimated $25 million.
She has a career, she has a son that she's in love with. She's a free spirit, and she is totally happy.
A lot of us forget how much we can do in life. It should be about challenging yourself, learning about each other. That's what life should be about.
Boogie.